Welcome to Fightmaster Yoga. I'm Lesley Fightmaster. Today is day 24 of Hatha Yoga Happiness. This is our 30-day program to help you feel a little bit happier. So day 24, our topic or our tool is to practice saying nice things to ourselves. So this will probably feel a little bit hokey if you're not super used to it, but I really have found that using affirmations is super duper helpful. Yes, it does kind of sound a little bit cringy and creepy and stuff like that, but if you practice saying nice things to yourself, after a while your brain gets rewired to just say nice things instead of saying mean things. So get on your computer and Google affirmations and read the ones, just start reading them and see which ones resonate with you. One of the ones that I really like is, I am enough, I have enough, I do enough. And I'll just say that to myself periodically. When I first started doing affirmations, I would write them down 10 times, I would say them 10 times a day, and just sort of put them up on mirrors so that I could remember. Now they are more just kind of ingrained, and or I put it on my phone and it'll pop up in the morning and remind me, like this one, where is it? My income is constantly increasing and I prosper wherever I turn. I like that one because money stuff gives me fear sometimes and I don't like to worry, so it helps me with that. So Louise Hay is a wonderful resource for affirmations as well. So you could Google Louise Hay affirmations and pick some that resonate with you. All kinds of different affirmations. Seriously, they will change your life. All right, so our practice today, we're going to need 2 blocks and a strap and a blanket or a pillow to sit on, the usual setup. Put on something comfortable, roll out your mat, and let's get started. So we'll begin sitting in a comfortable position, shins crossed, or if you want to sit on your heels, which is, of course, I talk about it a lot, but I haven't showed it. Sitting like this, that's another option. And then if you do have the shins crossed, let's go ahead and switch the cross so we can make sure that we stay nice and even that way. Close your eyes and just start to take some long breaths. Breathing in and out through the nose. And start check in with your body. Start to notice the sitting bones grounding down on the floor or pillow or blanket. And then start to notice the lifting away from the sitting bones so that you feel grounded, but at the same time you feel like you can just float up. And then let's set an intention for our practice. May our practice today be a reminder that we have enough, we are enough, and we do enough. And may it remind us to always be nice to ourselves, to treat ourselves as if we are our best friend, because really, we are. Let's release the hands and let the eyes softly blink open, and then let's make our way into a child's pose. With the arms extended in front. You can allow your head to rest down on the mat if that's comfortable, but do spread out your fingers. Start to press into the base of the fingers as your forearms lift. And we'll practice that external rotation of the arm in the shoulder socket by spinning the triceps down, then lifting the biceps up, and then press more into the thumb and first finger side of your hands. So try and keep your arms nice and active. And then as you inhale, let's come up onto the knees, keeping the arms nice and active. And drop your belly, lift your chin and tailbone up. You can move your ankles so that they're right behind the knees. Exhale, round the back. Pull the ribs and belly in, and then take the hips all the way back again. And inhale, come forward. So keep inhaling as you bring your chest through, and then exhale all the way back. Nice long exhale. Do this a couple more times. Inhale. So lengthening out your in-breath as you come forward. Draw the shoulder blades toward the waist. And exhale. Nice long exhale as you take the hips all the way back. And let's do one more. Inhale. Really nice long breath all the way forward. Lift the chin, lift the tailbone up. Exhale, round the back, a nice long breath as you take your hips back and stretch out your spine. And then coming up onto the knees, tuck your toes. We'll make our way to downward facing dog, our first one today. Arms, shoulders distance, feet hips width, and go ahead and bicycle your legs here as you warm up. And start to find that external rotation again of the arm into the shoulder socket by turning now the triceps, the outer upper arms back toward the feet, the biceps forward toward the front of the mat. And then again, press thumb and first finger down a little bit more, but do press down through the base of all the fingers and lift up through the forearms. And then join me in an affirmation, saying quietly or out loud to yourself, I love and approve of myself. I love and approve of myself. I know it's a little cringy, but it gets better. Inhale, come forward into plank pose. And just holding here for a few breaths. Now feel free to take the knees down at any time. Lift the backs of your knees up. Keep moving your chest forward, pulling in through the belly. Take one more breath here, and then lifting the hips. Come on back into down dog. Let's go once again. Inhale, plank pose. And we're holding plank. It's creating a little bit of strength in the core muscles and the arms and the shoulders. Make sure you're using your leg muscles too. Sometimes we focus on one part of the body and forget about the other parts. So again, knees can be up or down. Take another breath and lift the hips for down dog. Take a long breath in here. Exhale it all out. Bend the knees, look up and step or hop your feet forward. On the inhale, come halfway up, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, fold in, bending the knees as needed. Press down through the feet. Inhale to reach all the way up. And exhale to Samastitihi, finding Tadasana pose. Come to the front of the mat. Big toes together, heels slightly apart, or feet are hips width. And then spread out your toes if you can. Get a nice, steady base. Press evenly through all four corners of the feet. Then pull up on the kneecaps, firm your quadricep muscles, spin your inner thighs back. Pull in through the belly like you've got a little corset that you're wearing. Lengthen your buns to your heels, lift your chest. And now we're in a good posture. Remember from our very first week how the posture affects the mood. So if we're standing up nice and tall, lifting the chest, we're gonna feel a lot better than if we're slouched over, not slunched, but slouched. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, step back into plank and lower, knees up or down to the floor. Hands by low ribs. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, lower. So keep your buns moving toward the heels, pull the belly in, inhale cobra again, maybe higher, as high as you're comfortable with, and then look over your right shoulder. Take a breath here, and then back to center and lower down. Inhale again, pull the shoulders back and down, keep the belly lifted. Look over the left shoulder. And inhale back to center and lower. Let's come all the way into up dog if you practice it. And then back to down dog. Otherwise, you can always stick with cobra. Let's take 3 breaths. 2. And one more breath in. Exhale it all out. Bend the knees, look forward, either step or hop your feet up. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, fold in. Press through the feet, rise up as you inhale. Samastitihi, exhale. Another Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, the arms reach. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, step or float back into Chaturanga. Inhale, press up. Exhale, stretch back. And breathing here. Take 2 more long breaths. Draw in through the belly, draw in through the ribs. And 1 more breath in. Exhale it out, bend the knees, look up, either step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then press through the feet, rise up on the inhale. Exhale, Samastitihi. 1 more time, inhale, the arms reach. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga, stepping or floating back. Inhaling up. Exhale, stretch back. Let's inhale this time, lift the right leg back and up from the inner thigh. Then exhale, bend the knee, open up that hip. Reach your left heel toward the floor. Press evenly through the arms and the shoulders. Take 2 breaths here. And then we'll square off the hips, looking forward. Step it all the way through, right between the hands, spinning the back heel flat. And grab your brick or block, bring your right hand onto it. And then inhale, open the chest, yawn the left arm up. So stretching it up, try and turn your chest, your belly up toward the ceiling. Gently press the right knee into the right arm. And breathe here, press to the outer edge of the back foot. Now, inhale, let's reach the left arm forward. And exhale, circle it all the way around. Inhale the arm up. Exhale, circle. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, circle it around. So inhale, the arm reaches up, press into the front heel, come all the way into Warrior 2. Exhale, still bending that front knee. If you need a break, feel free to take it. You can always just straighten it, bend it again if you need to. Otherwise, we'll hold it here, dropping the front hip down, pressing the inner back thigh up. Gaze over the fingertips and breathe. Take another long breath here. Now still, we'll keep that front knee bent a little bit longer. Drop the left arm, reverse. Exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, windmill the arms down. And take a vinyasa. Go right into down dog if you like. Or make your way to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Left side, lift your left leg back and up as you inhale. Exhale, bend that knee. So opening up the hip here. So we like to do this hip opening every once in a while. But being careful that when we normally lift the leg, the hips are level. So we don't want to get that SI, that sacroiliac joint, out of whack. Let's square off the hips. Exhale, step it forward, right between the hands. Spin your back heel down. Make sure you're lined up heel to arch. Grab your brick and that hand right on the outside, the little toe side. Yawn your right arm up. Bend into the front knee. And breathe. And try to lengthen out your torso as much as you can. Press down into the front heel and through the outer edge of the back foot, and gently pressing this left knee into the left arm so that the knee is right over the middle toes. Relax the shoulders and jaw. And then taking your right arm, reach it forward, inhale. Exhale, circle it around. Again, inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, circle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle it around. Reach it straight up. Press into the front heel firmly. Inhale into warrior two. Exhale here, gaze over your front fingertips. Make sure the knee is still right over the middle toes. Back thighs pressing back, back inner thighs lifting up. And pull in the belly. So remember, if you need a little break, you can always take a little break. Otherwise, you're holding this pose. And breathing. And telling yourself nice things about yourself. Saying good things to yourself. Like, I am strong. I am healthy. I totally got this. Because you do. So keep that front knee bent, reverse. Exhale, bend the left knee a little bit. Inhale up, windmill your arms down. Exhale, make your way to down dog any way you like. Through chaturanga or not. Inhaling up. Exhale back. And stretch back. Now remember, you can always take your knees down and take a break whenever you wish. Otherwise, breathing in down dog, couple more breaths, stretch out your spine. 3, 2 breaths. And take another long breath in. Exhale it all out. Bend the knees, look to the hands, either step or hop your feet up. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale and fold. And then pressing through the feet, inhale, reach all the way. And exhale, Samastitihi. So take the feet about hip socket distance apart. And then bend the knees into Utkatasana. Get the weight into the heels. As you exhale, bring your right arm back and keep the knees in line with each other. So the right hip forward, so hips stay level. They're twisting. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, left arm back, but keep this left hip moving forward. Pull in the belly. Inhale, center. Again, exhale, right arm back. Keep the right hip moving forward. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left arm back. Inhale, make your way to center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, come all the way up. And turn toward the long side of the mat. Let's step the feet up nice and wide with the toes moving in toward each other slightly. Hands on hips. Open the chest, look up, inhale, firm the legs. Exhale, hinge from the hips, come forward. Inhale, come halfway up. So if it's hard to reach the floor, use your brick or your block with your hands there. Otherwise, if it's easy enough to reach, keep your right hand down. Inhale, left arm up and twist. So pull the chest forward, inhale. Exhale, you can stay or go deeper, taking that right hand over toward the left foot. Then pull this right hip back. Take a breath here. And then come on to center. Look up, inhale, keep the left hand down. Exhale, right arm up. Pull the chest forward, inhale. Stay here or take it deeper. Exhaling. And then make sure to pull your left hip back. Draw in through the belly. 2 more breaths. And then back to center. Look up halfway, inhale. Exhale, bring hands to hips. Inhale all the way up. Now you're going to turn your front leg all the way to the front of the mat. Pick up your back toes and face them forward. So now the hips and shoulders will square toward the front of the mat. So this is my right foot. I think it's going to be your right foot as well, but either foot is fine. Grab a brick. Take it as high as it'll go on the little toe side of the front foot. Bring your right arm behind, left arm up, inhale. Exhale, bring it down to the brick. Pull that right hip back. Pull the chest forward, inhale. Exhale, twist. If you want to go deeper, take it down lower. If it's too deep, bring it on the big toe side of the foot, and that'll be less of a twist, less of a stretch. Reach up through your right arm. In, squeeze your inner thighs together like you're holding a block there. Pulling your chest forward. Press into the base, the big toe of the right foot. Take 2 more long breaths. And then take this right arm, bring the hand to the hip. You're gonna take a little bend in your front leg. Pick up your block, take it over to the other side of the foot. Bring it about 6 to 12 inches in front of you. Lift your left leg from the inner thigh. So now your hips are level. This hip wants to lift up, don't let it. Drop the outer hip down. Keep squeezing your right hip in towards center, or the bottom leg, and then reach up and twist. So as you reach up through your top arm, keep lifting your back inner thigh for 3. Breathing here for 2. Now from here, bring your hand back to your hip, bend your front knee, take your back foot down, pick up your block. Just gonna bring it all the way around to the other side. So now we'll square up the hips and shoulders to the back of the mat. So this is my left foot in front, probably yours too, but could be either. I'm gonna take the brick to the highest height, inside or outside of the foot. It's probably the same as you had it on the other side. Left hand to low back, right arm up, inhale. Exhale, reach forward, take your hand down to the block, pull the left hip back, and if you wanna adjust your block to the big toe side or lower or higher setting, do that. Pull the chest forward, inhale, keep the left hip drawing back. Exhale, twist. Pavrita Trikonasana. So you're lengthening the torso from the waist to the chest as you inhale. And then twisting maybe a little bit deeper as you exhale, but the trick is keep the hips level. And then imagine you're holding a block between the inner thighs and breathe. Keep pressing into the base, the big toe of your front foot. Two more breaths. Now, keep this top hand just right at the base of your spine. Take a little bend in your front knee. Pick up your block. Take it to the other side, so not the little toe side, the big toe side. About 6 to 12 inches in front of you. You can have it up as high as you like. Lift your back leg up from the inner thigh, so you can still just check and make sure that your hips are level. And if the toe points straight down, that helps to keep the hips level as well. Keep lengthening from the waist to the chest on your inhale. And then exhale, add your twist. Keep breathing here. So you're dropping your outer back hip down, lifting the inner leg or the inner thigh of the back leg. And then the standing leg, you're squeezing that hip in towards center, pressing into the big toe mound. Take one more breath here. And slowly we'll set it down. And bring our feet back to parallel. I'm gonna set the block over here. Toes in just a little toward each other. Let's take the hands and interlace your fingers behind you. So interlace or hook the thumbs. Or grab your strap. Open the chest, inhale. Come forward as you exhale. So the toes will point in a little toward each other. If your head can rest down, let it. Doesn't have to. But check where the weight is in the feet. If it's all in your heels, carefully shift it toward the balls of the feet. Let your head hang. If it's not touching, draw in through the belly. And pin the outer hips, inner thighs in toward each other. One more breath here. Now squeeze the legs to come up. Inhale. And release. And then reclasp with the other pinky or thumb on top. And then open the chest, do the same thing. Pull up on the kneecaps, firm the quadriceps, hinge from the hips as you come forward. All the way down. Bend the knees here if you need to, as a last resort. Otherwise, just don't go down quite as far. Keep Keep a little softness in those elbow joints as you stretch your shoulders, and of course, carefully stretching the shoulders. 3, nice big breaths. 2, and squeeze the outer hips, inner thighs. Inhale to come up. Exhale, pause, release. Step or hop your feet together and make your way back to the front of your mat. And inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, step back and lower, chaturanga. Inhaling up. Press through the hands and feet. Exhale, back. We're gonna come down and sit. Bend the knees, step or hop and sit. And we'll take our hands, fingertips face the front, feet flat. So we've done this before. This is Kapalabhati breath. So we're gonna lift in a reverse table. When we do, it's gonna be an exhale through the nose with some force. The inhales are passive. You ready? We're gonna do 54 pumps. Then we'll hold the breath and we'll rest, and then we'll do it again. Don't worry if it doesn't work. If it doesn't work now, do as best you can. Here we go. All right, inhale. Exhale, lift up. Opening the chest. Now, take an inhale, we're gonna begin. Here we go. Inhale, hold the breath. Draw your belly in. Bring your chin up a little unless it bothers your neck. Lift your pelvic floor muscles. Exhale and sit. Sit up nice and tall with a long spine. Navasana. Knees can be bent or straight. If you're straightening the legs though, make sure that you're not rounding. And always feel free to hold on too, that's fine. Take another breath here. And release. We're gonna do one more round. So I was kind of glancing over behind me because Elmer's on the stairs, and when I started doing it, he was like, what's going on? He wanted to play, so we'll see how he does. Let's bring the hands behind. Elmer's my cat, by the way. You probably knew that. Fingertips facing front. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. Here we go. Big breath in. And begin. Inhale, hold. Draw the chin in, pull the belly in, lift the pelvic floor muscles, hold the breath. Exhale, release. Sit up nice and tall, take an inhale. Exhale, Navasana. Keep the belly lifted. Remember, you can hold on here. Nope, he's still sleeping. So if you have any back issues at all, you're gonna take your hands to the floor. Otherwise, you're gonna lay all the way down slowly. Just pausing before you let it go. And release it. Good. So we're gonna draw the knees into the chest. Rock a little here side to side. Now keep the right knee in, extend the left leg out. Take an inhale. Exhale, take it over to the left twist. Look over the right shoulder. Turn the belly up toward the ceiling. Nice long breaths. Bring your head to center, unwind. Draw the left knee into the chest, extend the right leg out. Take a breath in and twist as you exhale. Looking over the left shoulder. And then back to center. Unwind, and we'll take Shavasana. So extending the buns towards the backs of the knees, the shoulder blades toward the waist. Let your feet flop open, your arms by your sides with the palms up. And then close your eyes and rest. Quiet mind and quiet body, Shavasana. And right where you are, take a slightly deeper breath in. And as you let it go, make some movements in your fingers and your toes. Start to move your hands and your feet. Reaching out through your arms and your legs. And then bend your knees, taking the feet onto the floor. Carefully roll to your right side. Just pausing a moment. Repeating, I am enough, I have enough, I do enough, I am enough, I have enough, I do enough. And then with your left hand, press up for our quote. Don't forget to look up those affirmations. Seriously life-changing. This is a quote from Rumi, the Sufi poet, from the 12th century, I think. Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. As you are. You are made of stardust. Just bring the hands together. Hands to the forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to the heart, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. And hands to the mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communications, sending out positive, bright, loving energy to all beings everywhere. Namaste. I am so glad you joined me today. Thank you. It's wonderful that you're taking care of yourself every day. I hope you're feeling a little bit happier. And don't forget to push the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you can help support Fightmaster Yoga with a donation of any amount. We're super always so amazingly grateful for donations, and there's a link below. Or go to fightmasteryoga.com. Excuse me, there's a donate button there. And you may as well sign up for our email list while you're there. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye. I don't know if you want to show Elmer, but he's awfully cute up there. I don't know if Duke can do it, putting him on the spot. Oh, Elmer, you're so cute and you didn't even move and come and get me or anything. You're so cute. You're just the cutest little guy, aren't you? You're taking a nap. You're a good boy.